US President Donald Trump has announced that the war is over. That's correct. The announcement comes as he travels to Israel to oversee the release of hostages held in Gaza under a landmark ceasefire deal. Now, under this agreement, Hamas is required to hand over all 48 Israeli hostages by 12 p.m. or noon local time, which is, by the way, 2:30 p.m. IST this afternoon. Now, 20 of them are still believed to be alive. In return, Israel will release 250 Palestinian prisoners and around 1,700 other detainees. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump is expected to meet Benjamin Netanyahu in Jerusalem and also address the Israeli parliament or the Knesset before traveling to Egypt for a Middle East peace summit just hours from now. The talks in Cairo, meanwhile, will be attended by several world leaders, including UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. We get you more.
Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, has not gone so far as to say the war is over. In your view, is the war between Israel and Hamas over?
The war is over. The war is over, okay? Do you understand that?
If the ceasefire does hold, how long until we get to the part of the 20-point peace plan where developers can go in and make Gaza the Riviera of the Middle East?
Well, I don't know about the Riviera for a while, because you take a look at what you have. You have to get people taken care of first. But it's going to start really essentially immediately. I mean, they're going to have to start by removing a lot of the structures that you see that are down to the ground. I mean, it's blasted. This is like a demolition site. Almost the entire site is. So you have to get rid of what you have there. You have structures that are very dangerous. They're falling down. If they haven't fallen, they're going to fall down of their own volition. So that process, Peter, is going to start pretty much immediately.
Preparations here are underway for the release of the hostages expected on Monday. People here are assembling Israeli and American flags as they wait for the hostages to come back. A lot of people credit U.S. President Donald Trump and the U.S. with pushing this deal through. Here in Hostages Square, you could hear people chanting, "Thank you, Trump," and there's this palpable energy of hope that people say they finally have. Now, we're expecting about 20 hostages who are believed to be alive to come out on Monday, and then the bodies of 28 others. We're also expecting President Trump to come to Israel Monday, and then he's expected to go to Egypt. There are also going to be the release of 2,000 Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli jails. It's unclear exactly when that will be. Now, Palestinians in Gaza have been heading to their homes since the ceasefire went into effect, but they are heading home to rubble and destruction. Many say they don't even know where their houses are. The UN has surged aid in. There's expected to be hundreds of trucks going in on Sunday to ease the dire humanitarian crisis. But there are still a lot of questions about what happens after the first phase of this deal goes through.
Now, viewers, as the clock ticks towards the next expected release, Israel has a clear system in place for how hostages are received and reintegrated. Here's how that protocol unfolds, all the way from when the handover takes place to the time when they actually are in the hospital. On your walls right now, first up, the ICRC transfers hostages to the IDF team. The International Committee of the Red Cross is the first to receive the hostages from Hamas. From there, they're immediately transferred to a specialized Israeli Defense Forces squad trained for exactly this moment. Second up, the IDF takes them to the Rime base. Now, the squad transports the hostages to the Rime military base in southern Israel. It's a secure checkpoint where initial health assessments and identity verifications begin. Next up, we have the families who are waiting at these reception points. Now, at the Rime base or nearby designated areas, family members anxiously wait to reunite with their loved ones. Now, those reunions are emotional, carefully managed, and sometimes occur after months of uncertainty. In this case, after more than 2 years of uncertainty. Next up, helicopters then fly the recovered hostages to hospitals after they've been checked up. The initial ID has been done at the Rime base in southern Israel. Hostages are airlifted by helicopters to hospitals for deeper medical and psychological care. If there are any hostage who needs urgent treatment, perhaps they're flown directly bypassing the base entirely. So from the handover by Hamas, the hostage is directly taken to the hospital, bypassing the base if the medical condition is deemed to be sensitive. Now, this carefully coordinated process, viewers, ensures that each return is handled with dignity, precision, and care. And of course, as the next release approaches in a matter of hours, if not minutes from now, every step is ready to be activated once again.